たい生きたいと願う意志が魂に光を灯すだろう I want to live it in the limited time 愛する者のため Resolution of the heart and soul この手で切り開くいつからたどり着く結末へと時を刻み続けてゆく Still I am in this world I want to give and God rise and prove and sacrifice Still I am in this world I want to give and God faith and hate endless road brave on faith the meaning of my life 記憶が見せる夢ぼやけたその景色に交わる運命が私を引き寄せた思いが渦巻いた表裏のない世界君との約束を見つけるためあの日から止まっていた時が今そんな未来へ動き始めた I want to live it in the limited time 絶望にあらがえ Resolution of the heart and soul この手でこの声で彼方で揺らめくあの光が未来へと続いていく誰もが死ぬために生まれてきたのだろうかいつから悲しみの記憶を継いでいた過ぎた遠い日々に思いを馳せていた Without a regret call your way Because I promised you 時の針は再び運命の時へと動き始めた I want to live it in the limited time 悲しみを振り切れ Absolutely unreal of truth 私に変えるため涙に溶かしたこの痛みが明日を切り開くから生きたい生きたいと願う意志が魂に光を灯すだろう I want to live it in the limited time 愛する者のため Resolution of the heart and soul この手で切り開く まれてきたのだろうかいつから悲しみの記憶を継いでいた過ぎた遠い日々に思いを馳せていた Without a regret go your way because I promised you 時の針は再び運命の時へと動き始めた I want to live it in a limited time 悲しみを振り切れ Absolutely unreal of truth 私に耐えるため涙に溶かしたこの痛みが明日を切り開くから生きたい生きたいと願う意志が魂に光を灯すだろう I want to live it in a limited time 愛する者のため Resolution of the heart and soul この手で切り開くいつかたどり着く結末へと時を刻み続けてゆく Still I am in this world I want to give in God lies and truth and sacrifice Still I am in this
We're here.
We're here. We're simply here. Hello, Ford. Thank you for being first. Welcome to the Everybody's Gonna Die show. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we left off right before the final selection, or the divine selection, or whatever we call it. Was the last time when everybody was like fighting, like, okay, so we had
You
the
should
weird
hydrate.
meal with the guy. I'll hydrate, but just so you know, I turned off the crying thing because
What?
I already cried way too much today.
Wait, you turned it off? You can turn it off.
Yeah, I can pause the redeems and stuff. Yeah, I cried way too much today. I was like, I'm not doing that shit. Hell no. Sorry. You might get one for free anyway. But yeah, what happened? Okay, we had the food with the guy and we thought that was weird, and then oh. Nope, it's gone. I had it and then it was gone. I remember there was a
Amazing.
lot of conversations about like people's pasts and things, and then I just remember where we left off of like we found out the kid's name because the old man named the kid and the kid believes that's his name. So now we know the kid's name and the old man's name, and we can literally, so we have all the kids' information because we have how they died, their regret, we figured out their names, so we have all the kids' information, and we could and should kill them. And the kid asked us to kill them.
Yes.
Which was wild.
Because they're terrified that if they gain their memories back, they were a bad person and they'll do bad things.
Right.
And
because,
at the present moment, they're also looking for the old man's family because He wants to be able to have a happy memory before he goes. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Because it is guaranteed he is dying because Alan is living with them, and the condition of him protecting them and everything is that he gets all the old man's info.
Right. Yep, so we're assuming Alan's gonna kill the old man here, and we should be killing the child, but I bet we're not gonna. And we learned some information about Alan as well. Nothing useful, but just he was like a little more open to talking with us, and I think he should have been. He was making a lot of mistakes there. And there was something else. I feel like there was something that happened with a different character. I might be tripping. Was it Miharu? Did we tell Miharu what happened and she was like, I can't fucking believe you?
Yes.
Was that what it was? Yeah. She's like, you gotta kill that kid. I don't know. Okay. Is that most of it?
Most of the important things. Most of it was
Okay.
slice of lifey type of thing.
It really was. I remember that. So now it's time to watch everybody die, and we'll see what our character chooses to do. Today turns out to be another rare day. I keep the cafe open all day long. Leaving it closed so often is taking its toll on me. My legs feel like rubber now that my shift is over. You can relate.
Ugh.
Either way, working up a sweat from hard work feels pretty good.
Sure.
And getting to see all the customers relax and content, not content. It can never be content. It has to be content because everything is content. It's going on the YouTube. Bro. Sorry, I just had a little meltdown there.
Yeah, she has secret cameras everywhere. What do you mean?
Relax in content. God.
She has secret
Oh my
cameras
God.
everywhere in the place and uses emojis to block them.
Yeah, we love hidden camera. It's so good. It's so good.
Goddamn, both of you content brain.
Anyway. Yeah, You thought that about the word earlier? We're all doomed. We're all doomed.
I didn't think that, so I'm fine. What do you mean?
Well, it's mainly from me like reading on the fly, so my brain defaults, but the context tells me that I'm wrong, and then I'm like, well, shit.
Oh shit.
So that's what it comes from reading on the fly, right? Is because I'm kind of just making this shit up as I go. I don't know.
Imagine reading beforehand.
Nah. That takes time. We don't have time for that. Because then it wouldn't have taken us on this whole ass 5-minute tangent when I fuck up. Ain't nobody got time for that. And getting to see all the customers relaxed and content makes it all worth it.
よしシャワーを浴びて早く寝よう
This week's election awaits. It doesn't actually matter when I decide to go to sleep, but the more sleep I get, the better I should feel in the morning. I notice a sizable black object in my room as soon as I enter. It's the cat, right? Thank God.
What
Aw,
the hell did you
it's
think
left.
it was?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I have brain damage from when I fell earlier. Oh God.
Like, what did you think that was?
I don't know.
Ayo.
They're in a death game. It could have been anything.
It could have been anything. Yeah, it could have been anything.
It could have been anything, bro. We don't know. We don't know what the ninth person looks like. We don't know.
He's just a large black object in the corner, yeah.
It could have been. Ah, it's Leth, lording over my bed as always.
Left is the ninth player we just didn't know.
In all honesty, it's reassuring to know I'm not all alone. Yeah, that cat'll protect you, trust. It's definitely not selling your information on the black market.
ごきげんよう。運命の奴隷の皆様。
Oh, good. Yay. I love this.
They got a lot of traction out of that one line, because she says it every time without fail. It's like she had one good take of that line and they just spam that
I think it's just like because it's like a game show, basically. Like, they say the same thing in the opening, like, welcome back, blah, blah, blah. I think that's how it is.
This is... Yep.
This is Fear Factor.
Oh. Yeah, what is his thing? Is like he's welcome to Fear Factor.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while.
Parka's voice echoes throughout the Court of Fate. That's the prelude to this week's election.
録画をせんでも毎週忘れることがないから楽じゃの。
Jesus.
あら、おじいさま。テレビ番組のようにおっしゃらないでくださいます？
Can the game hear us? This got me fucked up. Stop it.
Oh, sorry, damn.
They're in our walls. Yeah, how dare we be enjoying this? My bad.
女神様もテレビのことは知っておったんじゃの。
私はこれでも浮世の流行には敏感なのでございますわ。時の移ろいから外れた存在の私ですけれど、無意に過ごすには退屈すぎますもの。
Hence why they're doing all this nonsense. She smiles as she responds to Shigetsugu. There is something inherently off about hearing a being like her who feels right at home in a fantasy setting talking about TVs. I wonder if she observes events in the real world from here, as if watching us on TV.
皆様、そろそろお疲れのご様子ですね。選定も中盤、無理もありませんね。
おいおい、とっとと始めてくれないか。あんたの言う通り、確かに疲れてるから、睡眠時間は確保したいんだよ。
He shut on my eye till I don't know. Federico speaks up in his typical tone of jest. From what I can tell, he doesn't have any serious injuries. You claim to have rendered him immobile, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Either that, or the dream world doesn't reflect our current state in the real world. Would make sense, considering you're almost never in the same clothes anyway. Meaning, he's acting fine to cover up the fact that he's been injured.
まったくもう、皆様はせっかちさんで嫌になりますわ。私の退屈をもっと紛らわせてくださってもよろしいのに。まあ、仕方がないといたしましょう。今宵を含め、女神の選定はまだ8回も残っているのですから。
Oh.
それでは、今宵も女神の選定を始めますわ。回りなさい。運命の大時計。
I know she doesn't do this, but I just picture. Do you know the like Rosanna pins? You know, like let's get started, and she sticks her like pointer finger to the sky and like whips it around like she's stirring, but like up. That's what I picture her doing when she's like, revolve the clock of fate or whatever. Revolve, oh clock of fate. And she's just like, spin. Spin.
Speed.
Anyways. Things proceed as usual after that.
Damn, comparing it to a game show again. She does not approve. The television. Damn.
Damn. Yeah. She's now a YouTuber. Parka.
Content.
On youtube.com/Parka. Subscribe. Ring the bell to see who dies next. I don't know. Each participant announces whether or not they want to elect someone as the clock hand makes its revolution. Naturally, I'm up first because I'm number 1. I announce my intent to not elect anyone tonight. And the kid gets pissed. In the end, Alan is the only one to announce an election.
僕は5番を指名させてもらおう。
I think it's interesting to note that he uses like the self pronoun boku, because in Japanese that stuff matters, and I just find that interesting. Because I think he's like placing himself in a place of status. As expected, he goes straight for Shigetsugu. Shigetsugu seems satisfied with this outcome. I can only guess the meaning behind it, but I'd like to believe his story ends on a positive note.
Well, shit.
More importantly,
どうしてお姉ちゃん
I didn't lie. I said I wouldn't.
sense of guilt washes over me as I hear those words get muttered. Two people face one another in the court of fate's upper stratum.
How am I a liar? I said I wouldn't. Well, actually, she didn't answer. She said she couldn't, that she feels like she needs to keep him around for some reason. She has to know his memories, because it would lead to her memories. I don't know why we're so intent on learning them, but whatever.
Alan and Shigetsugu. For Alan, this is his third time. Much like the previous two, his expression remains stolid? Stolid? Why does that feel like a cross between like stoic and solid? What is stolid? Oh my god, it's a word. Calm, dependable, and showing little emotion or animation. Holy shit. That's gotta be the word of the day. Stolid's fucking crazy. Who says that shit?
I don't
Is
know.
it stolid or stolid? Whatever. I already closed the tab. I'm not gonna wonder about it.
I mean, I guess visual novels, because they're like, we're just words. Might as well add some spice to it.
To pull out that thesaurus. Here we go. For Alan, this is his third time. Much like the previous two, his expression remains stolid. I don't know which one feels better.
すごいのう。夢の世界とやらはこんな風になっておったのか。
Alan remains silent after Shigetsugu's remark. The only thing in his eyes is the reflection of an old man's decrepit smile.
あなた様はすっかり常連ですわね
Alan gives no response to Parka, who appears out of nowhere either.
私もあなた様が釣れないお方だと
Yeah, he
いうのは
fucking hates you,
分かってい
bitch.
ます
The
わ
fuck?
I don't think he likes people in general. Communication. He's like, words? Nah. we
That's
don't do
probably
that.
true.
それでは3枚のカードをお選びくださいませ
I just like the idea that Miharu was the only one to get Parka to kind of break a little bit because she was asking too many damn questions.
Well, yeah, because Parker's fine with talking because she gets bored a lot, and we're the only ones that were willingly to talk to her. Because you see how everyone treats Parker like like, like they're she's the cause of everything, and like disgust. Even Miharu was like disgusted to talk to her. We're kind of like that, but we were willingly have some chat with her a bit. I don't know.
I mean, we asked her what was going on.
Yeah.
And she was annoyed to tell us. It's like so far Park has been like more or less okay with everybody and trying to like, but she's like poking everyone with the stick, but then Miharu poked back and she's like, and you're done. Get out. You're done.
Like, stop poking. I do the poking.
Alan opens up his card book and produces the relevant cards.
I have this image. Let me check real quick. Yes, I do. Okay, just checking.
Once done, he reads them aloud.
氏名牛塚重津
I do the poking, that's what she said.
餓死
But I'll leave you with that.
Read it.
As like, okay, Ford. Have a good day. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll cry in bed tonight over you, I promise.
とはいえわしはもう思い残すことはないがの。どんなからくりを使ったかは知れんが、わしの息子たち一家と合わせてくれおった。
Aw, he did.
Aw.
Aw.
何を言う
Thank God they didn't make me see that.
からくりではないだろう彼貴様の家族からのメイドの土産だろうそう言ってやらなければ報われない
わかっておるよ。老人の照れ隠しじゃ。
そうか
It's weird that he's smiling too. Look. Alan is literally smiling back at him.
Yeah.
意外じゃの。いや、意外でもないか。短い付き合いじゃったがわかる。お主は誰よりも家族思いじゃとな。
This is some juicy last conversation talk here. Parker's probably eating this shit up.
Holy what?
余計な話をしすぎた女神もういいだろう
Damn. Well, damn.
あら、もうよろしいのですか？
She's like, oh, I was watching that. You want to end it now? Whatever.
Before Alan can respond, a bright light floods from his cards. It envelops the area in an instant. A man haunted by loneliness. Oh no. On the floor in his home. As starvation whittled him away, all he could do was reflect on the past. He wished to return to those happier times. It was an unrealizable dream, and yet it was one he could cling to as his life's light gradually extinguished.
"同情もしない。もっとも、貴様の場合は最後に夢を見たのだ。十分だろう。
It's interesting. So it I don't know if bonding is the right word, but it seems that they connected, I guess. In that time, he did live with them for a few days. Or he at least the old man
Right.
gained insight into Alan, seems. Because even this, he's saying you expect some sympathy for me, which, yeah, I never do, but you also added that your dream did end up coming true. So so it's kind of he is. It's more than he's ever given the other people.
Yeah. No, literally. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he just like got soft or what, but it's very much like coming back, and like the behaviors are very interesting.
I think it shows, yes, because the only other person I will say faltered with is the mother, because she said something about, because she did get under his skin a little bit, and it kind of makes sense because if it's about family with him, like the old man says, it kind of makes sense that the mother like nudged him a bit, but he didn't. If nothing came from it, and now because the old man was a little closer and he was probably hanging out with the two that treat each other like family, it probably like nudged him more than he expected. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's being nudged, whether he's aware of it or not. I don't know. I'm fine.
And,
With
I
this.
mean, that's gotta be the game's way of like setting him up for his downfall, because otherwise he should have more or less had a flawless victory, I feel like here. Like, it's very hard for me to imagine how he fumbles and fails and dies. But now that he's kind of like showing a little more human side, that could potentially be seen as a vulnerability and worked against him. We'll see.
やはり珍しいですわね。あなた様が少しでも干渉をお見せになるなんて。
Even Parker realizes it.
余計な話はいいと言っているはずだ。貴様は貴様の仕事をしてくれ。
Oh my god.
まこと面白みのない方ですわね。もっとももう幾度かすれば、
Oh.
あなた様の興味深いところが見られるかもしれませんけれど。
Alan's platform begins to move as Shigetsugu's cards float in front of him. You must pick a card to keep before returning to the lower stratum. His expression remains emotionless as he chooses. Sometime after, Alan descends by himself.
それではどのカードを選びますか？
4番未練のカードをもらおう。
I guess. Yeah, I could see why he would think that's a good move, maybe. Something's wrong.
Why didn't he go for the name though?
Yu seems completely unfazed by Alan's selection. No, that's not quite right. His expression is alien compared to a few minutes ago. It sends a shiver right down my spine. Probably because he's gonna go fucking kill this man. His gaze remains focused on me rather than Alan. Oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. I find it hard to believe that it's simply anger over me not electing him. This is something else, like I'm staring into an endless abyss of rage. My head suddenly begins to pound, but not enough to make me collapse, so I do my best to power through it.
何？
What just happened?
I'm not sure. not sure what that is. I notice Alan's bewilderment the moment he touches Yu's card. Is that the card? The card, which was glowing white, suddenly shatters. The fragments disperse throughout the area.
あらあらあらあら
I'm wondering if the kid's regret changed
I think
so that card's invalid.
the way his memory, I think his memory's back. What?
Like, but the regret was from his, I don't know. My card book begins to glow as well. Parka speaks up as soon as I notice. Yeah, I think he's rewriting his regret.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名
Wait, she knows something.
選定を終了
yeah, and she's
といたし
kicking
ま
us
しょう
all out. No, the show's about to begin.
She's
you
like-
bitch.
She's like, oh, interesting. Anyways, bye.
The seeds of dissonance have already begun to sprout. But this is just the beginning.
Okay, if I had to guess, it could relate to his. So it's possible his regret did change as well with his memories, because even though it's from his past, it's the past that he like. I can explain, like, if who he was, let's say you. I'm gonna say you and 4, like 4 being the original with the memories and you being who we knew. So you without the memories and like the longing of who they used to be, I guess is like their past self, untainted, quote unquote, long for that childhoodness, I guess, with his mother. Hence why the regret is different. And 4, who's more hardened, probably seen a lot more, is probably jaded and doesn't care as much about that past, so could have a different regret if the regret changes as well. I think
Watch the regret is him failing. Well, he didn't fail to blow up the train, but he low-key failed to blow up the train because he's alive right now.
and the way
So unless he dies and the train fails to blow up, then that's gonna be his regret. I failed.
and or it could be even more complicated because the way they looked at us at the end, it could have changed entirely because their regret is not dying at that moment to not become this new person. Because if we would have killed them, they would have remembered. I don't know. But I think at best the name has changed. Definitely. And maybe even the cause. Because fire could have been like the childish way of remembering it, where they know exactly how they died now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's possible all 3 of their cards are different now. Okay, let's see. I gotta see what happens.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I wake up drenched in sweat. Yeah, no kidding, bestie. The gross and sticky kind, no less.
Oh, hey.
That's just sweat. Leth is nowhere to be seen, so I assume it was another midnight departure. What in the world happened during that election? The moment Alan got his hands on that card, it shattered. It was used regret card, too. I have that card as well, so I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we have to look at our cards now.
I peek into my own book of cards, fearing the worst.
これは嘘どうして
Part of me feels like the regret is going to be something along the lines of either trusting Rinka or like not being able to save the old man or something. I just don't know why that would overwrite the previous regret, because that's something from this timeline and not the pre-death timeline. But I mean, his death was, his name was post-death timeline. So I suppose it could just work like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It could be a strong desire, because
Yeah.
a strong desire and desire is strong enough, maybe it can overwrite your previous regret. I don't know. I think it's maybe like
Maybe something inside him died and that metaphor was enough for them to rewrite it.
I think if it's a memory thing, his final regret is different. But once he, like, you know, forgot everything, all his cards were blank and they got rewritten mid-death game.
You think?
So now they're reverting back to their original.
What if he doesn't have a regret anymore? What if it shattered not because it was replaced by something else, but there just isn't one?
I feel like that's possible, and I feel like that still leads back to the post. This is him post memory lost. If I had to guess, his regret, all his cards are different from when he remembers and when he doesn't remember, because I think they all got rewritten when he was in the death game, because they were all blank. Hence why Odette got a blank card, even though now we know his name was Yu, because at the time she got it, he was a blank slate on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so curious to see what it's gonna turn into. Because I feel like all of our theories are solid ones. It just, I don't know which one is gonna be it. I'm sure the distress in my voice is apparent. Yu's regret card has vanished. This has never happened before.
What about his other two cards? I need to know his other two.
I know. If the card disappears, does that mean his regret has disappeared? That can't be right. His regret was about his mother's cooking, so it wouldn't disappear because I made him one dinner.
Plus, if it was that, it would have disappeared the moment you did it.
Right, and then it would have been the same for the old man, where his regret was his family, and then before he died, you brought his family to him, so Shigetsugu shouldn't have had a regret either.
But
he literally said he has no regrets.
But the way their conversation between Alan and the old man is saying that he didn't accept it, so that way he could keep his regret, so that he could still be eliminated.
Do you think it really works like that? Because that would be so easy to just, like, then why didn't that one guy just go and have a dog?
Well, to be fair, that's early, and he was still living the same way afterwards. This is a concept we're not... Because if it works like that, it would make sense, because the guy never got a dog, because he doesn't know. I don't know with the first girl, and the woman with the baby, she still died on the pretense thinking that the baby's name would be different. She didn't know that he would still name it the same. So, and Sonia's regret is still, even though she explored Japan, is just one part. She didn't see the rest of the world. So that's still lingering, no matter how much she experienced in those few days, right?
So you think they're, like, kind of finding these loopholes within the things to uphold that so that they could still have this sort of reveal here?
Yes, and I think even though if the old man meets his old family, if he still holds some regret in his heart, which I think he let himself feel still, he can still be eliminated with said regret. So I think regrets could change if you fulfill them in the death game.
Interesting.
Because if you think about, like I just said, nobody fulfilled their regret post mortem with this death game. So that means that it makes sense if they want to introduce this rule, which is kind of fucked up, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, what do we do with it now? Even if it did, I would have lost the card sooner. Shigetsugu wouldn't have had it either. Which means there's only one possibility. That's why I decided to go back to Shigetsugu's house after school.
Oh my god.
Dude, that kid's gonna fucking kill you if you go there.
Technically,
Like, you can't die, but you're sure shit gonna wish you could. School itself has started to get busy thanks to cultural festival preparations. My class got started pretty late, comparatively, so the people in charge were running around during lunch to help set things up. Much as I think that they should have gotten it all sorted out earlier, I'm in no position to comment when I'm doing the bare minimum to help. That's like the ultimate backseating, right? It's like, damn, y'all should have done that better, and then didn't do anything to help.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'd be willing. Damn, that's crazy. Literally Twitch chat. Why'd you take that hit? You should have dodged that. Fucking shut up, bro.
Yeah, you should have dodged that forehead.
Why'd you die there? If it was me, I wouldn't have died there. Yeah, okay.
I live these, you don't.
I lived these. I'd be willing to help out if they asked, but they're making it pretty clear that they want to handle things themselves. Oh, well, there's nothing to do. No problem. Let them drown. And I get why. It's nice when you and a group of friends pull stuff like that off together. Naomi's class is probably doing much better than ours in that regard.
じゃ、リータン、お昼行こっか。
Yeah, grab some grub with best girl.
今のクラスはあまり居心地がいいものではないからね。今日も屋上へ向かおうか。
Oh, you're here too, yay. I guess we'll bring you along.
Girly Pop really doesn't eat enough. She is way too snatched.
構わないだろ。マウは手伝うことを打診したけれど、僕たちがいるからと無下に断ったのは彼女たちの方なんだからね。
Damn, Mao catching strays just because she's friends with us? Shoot.
うちは楽だから気にしてないよ、ミハルン。
Oh, well, I guess she doesn't care, huh?
Yeah, if she cared, I don't think she would be friends with us in the first place. Something tells me that Miharu's a bit annoyed. Oh, really? Bruh. Again, our character... Oh, it's nothing but bricks in there. Most likely because it's easy to guess how they treated Mao when she offered to help.
それに、うちらの手伝いの時間はまとめてもらったし、ま、感謝感謝。マオがいいならいいけれどね。さあ、リンカもそろそろ行こう。
I nod and follow along behind them.
いただきます。
All three of us enjoy lunch on the rooftop as usual. Times like this are when I can relax the most. Just as I'm enjoying my tonkatsu sandwich, a familiar voice calls out as the rooftop door opens. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes, take me away. I'll go with you. I don't know what you're asking me for, but I'll do it.
Is this really worth the drama? Oh no, $10 are gonna pop up the choice to stay on the roof or to go with Naomi.
I want to go with Naomi. I'm just saying it right now. F it, let's bring Ma with us.
That's probably not part of the option.
なんか久しぶりだね。真央先輩、三島先輩もこんにちは。
What a good day do you do?
Miharu makes eye contact with her but says nothing. Both Naomi and I understand why, so Naomi makes her business clear right away. I don't think you do understand why, actually. Respectfully, Rinka, I don't think you understand.
Yeah, because
Why?
she doesn't like her. I don't know why, but she doesn't like her. I think she knows that they don't like each other. She just doesn't know why.
Right.
これ先輩たちに届けに来たんです。文化祭のコーヒー券です。
Thanks. She hands 3 tickets over to us. The word coffee is printed in the middle of an oversized font. Beneath that, it says Amecha Girls University High School Culture Festival.
校長先生が私たちの企画に興味を持ってくださって、受付でこのチケットを販売してくださることになったんです。何枚かもらったの
You
で
are such a sweet bean.
先輩もどうぞ。おお、すごいね。せっかくならたくさんの人に来てもらおうってことか。
Hello. Hello.
We are vibing. We are watching the drama unfold
Yeah.
over coffee.
Coffee.
うちのクラスのように気の抜けた出し物をするところが多いから、羊さんのように真剣にやるところは珍しく、学校の宣伝になるというわけだね。
I guess that's nice.
そうかもしれないけど、でもナオミすごいね。頑張った甲斐があった。
Okay.
We're being civil.
まだですけどね。でもリンカ先輩のおかげです。先輩がコーヒーを教えてくれたから、私ものめり込んで。ナオリンはさ、コスプレとかしないの？
I hope they're all maids. Maids? 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 Maids?
Her asking the real questions.
Maids? Mao poses a new question to cut off the current conversation. It's so funny that Mao is probably the most competent character and is not even like she's just a background NPC, bro. That's never not gonna hurt me. Naomi's face burns a bright red in response.
コスプレですか？三島先輩みたいな。
I can't believe you said that. She's gonna kill you, bro.
僕のはバイトの制服だよ。
He's like, I don't do
I'll
cosplay.
have you know.
I'll have you know, I do it for work, not fun.
Business, not pleasure. Goddamn. No, mi mamá.
そういうことしようって言ってた子はいましたけど、私は別に多分似合わないですし。
Do it. Just do it.
ナオリン、フラグって言葉を知ってるかい？旗ですか？
Literal tropes.
まあそんな感じ。当日を楽しみに待ってるよ。
Was that like a mild fourth wall break?
No, I think it's just a normal thing because these are regular tropes and everything. So it's like, if it's a real world thing, they would like, you know, those are tropes in manga, and you should do it. I mean, you can treat it like a fourth wall break too.
it was just the phrasing was so funny with the immediate like anyways. It was just like
I know, right?
yeah, it was the anyways that did it, not the conversation itself, but it was just like huh.
I think
Mao
that's just
shoots a
because she's
wry
slow.
smile at Naomi. Huh?
I think because Naomi's just slow. It's like, okay, whatever. Anyways.
Yeah. Mao shoots a wry smile at Naomi.
そういえばナオリン、文化祭の次の週だから再来週の土曜日って空いてる？
Oh,
Oh,
I know.
Mao.
またこの
Oh,
メンバー
Mao.
で遊びに行こうって話をしてるんだけ
She's
ど
like, you know
Oh,
what?
Mao.
I'm done, Wingman, for this one.
Yeah,
I'll
she-
Wingman for you.
She really said, I'm done, like, playing the intermediary here between these cat fights.
I'm just gonna
Wow.
watch them.
Either that or she has a plan
再
here.
来週大丈夫ですけど私が行ってもいいんですか？その
It could be a plan because she could feel like her just immediately like keeping them away and try to get Rinka alone with Miharu's not working, so might as well add spice to it, I guess. I don't know. To force her to
Well, because
choose.
that's what happened when they went to the thing, is Mao and Naomi went off to shop together, and that's how we became alone with Miharu in the first place on the bench.
Yeah, I mean,
So, she did it before. She could do it again.
僕は構わないよ。ねえ、リンカ。
まだどうするか決めてないけど久しぶりに出かけよっか。リータン、うちのカラオケって案はどこ行ったの？私楽しみにしてます。あ、でもちゃんと文化祭の時は来てくださいね。ナオミ、あ、いや大丈夫。残り1週間だけど頑張ってね。
I do my best to swallow the words I was about to say to her as she walks off. Miharu fires a glance at me as I do. I can only imagine the feelings behind her current expression.
お二人さん、早く食べないと昼休み終わっちゃうよ。
Divine Selection is in my thoughts more often than I'd like these days, but Mao's comment ejects it from my mind for a little bit. Another day spent eating lunch together with friends under a blue sky. Another day spent casually treading the thin line between the life I want and the reality I must face.
Yay, we're stuck in pain.
This really is a purgatory of sorts, isn't it? Once school is over, I catch up to Miharu on her way home.
どうしたんだい？リンカの方から僕に声をかけてきてくれるなんて。
Oh, please, I don't want to be on a route, please.
Miharu's already aware of the situation after her help in fending off number 11. I don't want to skimp on the details, so I make sure she gets a full story about Saturday night.
昨日の消えたカードのこと。
残念だね。この後お茶でもと思ったけれど、僕はバイトがあるから付き合えないんだ。
分かってる。だから簡潔に。4の少年のこととか、ミハルには話してるから、意見が聞きたくって。
リンカは4番未練のカードを取得したと言っていたね。12番の男性が取得したものと同じだ。つまり君のカードも消えたんだね。
I nod and then Miharu continues. both offer our thoughts on why and how the card could disappear like that.
Why are they eating cake upstairs?
Like, actually? I don't know.
Yeah,
Is this
they were
someone's
s-
birthday?
I heard something and I think they were singing. I was like, why the fuck are we singing?
Do you not know whose birthday it is?
No. It was recently our mom's birthday, but we did that already.
I guess we're doing it again. Happy birthday.
Oh wait, what's today? Oh shit,
Today
I know
is
whose
the
birthday. I know whose birthday it is. Whatever.
Well, they didn't call you up for it, so.
It's my nephew's
Dumb.
birthday. The oldest one.
Wow, happy birthday, oldest nephew.
Anyways.
Both of us seem to have the same idea, too.
I feel like I should go upstairs.
You want to? We can do a BRB.
Yeah, I'll do the BRB screen. Hold on.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ooh, welcome back. It was in fact somebody's birthday, and if it was your birthday today, happy birthday. Anyways, both of us seem to have the same idea too. Miharu tries to make her way to the station after that, but I stop her again. There's something that's been nagging at me that I need to talk to her about.
Why are you stalking me? Just like out of nowhere, like, huh?
Actually, low key, when people come in the chat now, I might just say happy birthday to them. Imagine how confused they would be. Oh.
彼の話、それはどんな内容かな。
人と人の関係の話かな。私たちは生きている限りいろんな人間関係の中にいるけど、誰かに行動を強要することはできない。
Okay.
羊さんのことかい？
What? I'm confused.
どうしてわかったの？
Oh.
君のことだからね。半ば無理やり羊さんを選定に関わらせないようにしたことについて迷っているんだろう。先に伝えておくよ。僕の意見は変わらない。羊さんが選定に関わることは危険に足を踏み入れるということだ。
Yeah, divine selection is our thing. Don't bring her into
She's not wrong though. She almost got hurt once already.
I know, but I'm just making it sound like from a jealous. I don't think she's saying it from a jealous angle, though. I feel like there's a hint of it, even if she's self-conscious of it.
Mm-hmm.
でもね、リンカ。確かに君の言う通りだ。
What you two decide. Oh god.
心も。
Girl, we are still mostly on your route and you're talking like we aren't. What the fuck?
Yeah, go away, third wheel.
くす。そもそも僕がリンカのために命を捧げると決めたのも自分の意志で、リンカが数度しか会っていない選定の参加者のためにおせっかいするのも
That
自分の意
doesn't
志な
feel
の。
like the same thing though.
True, we're not gonna die for them.
そうだよね。
It's so obvious now that she means it. Everyone's acting of their own accord. Miharu chewed me out for it, but that never stopped me from getting involved with Keiko, Sonia, or Shigetsugu and you. I stuck by my choices.
とはいえ、羊さんは文化祭に向けて大事な時期だ。大切なことを話すつもりなら、せめてその後をお勧めするよ。
わかってる。ありがとね。
Looks like Miharu knew exactly why I tried to stop Naomi, just as I figured. I might be the type of person to act before I think, but this time around, I knew it'd be best to do the opposite. After parting ways with Miharu, I end up near Shigetsugu's house. I made sure to tell her I'd be doing so, to which she offered the warning, just be careful. Number 4's regret card is gone. That much is a fact. I wasn't sure if I had it in me to elect you, but that's irrelevant now that I don't have all his cards. Time will come when I have to steel myself for the inevitable. I won't be able to keep myself safe should you end up gathering all my information either. That's why I made my way here, to confirm whether or not our guess was correct. It isn't long before the reality of the matter will overturn that logic, however.
I'm sorry?
I don't... What the shit?
Huh.
I stand in front of Shigetsugu's house, mouth agape. That might not be the right way to put it. The house I've become so familiar with is no longer there.
They want to demolish it on his death, like...
In its place, an empty lot. Not a single trace remains of the place Shigetsugu spent his final days. A gust of wind blows through the lot as if to accentuate the emptiness I feel. At the same time, I notice a familiar figure.
どうして僕を指名してくれなかったの？
Oh, hey, bro.
It's number 4, you. His appearance hasn't changed since we last spoke, but his voice sounds somewhat younger.
どうして
Does it?
お姉ちゃんは僕を殺してくれなかったの？殺してほしいってお願いしたのに。
Somehow sounds even more serious than he did Saturday night.
次の選定の時は僕を殺してくれる？
Maybe?
I don't think I can.
わからない。
That's all I can muster. He casts his gaze to the ground before replying.
やっぱりこのままだったら未練を教えてもお姉ちゃんは僕の
Oh,
指名に
oh,
踏み
he
切れないよ。
knows. Oh my god, he knows. His voice grows deeper than before. His eyes are as empty as they were in the court of fate.
今はまだお姉ちゃんは迷ってるけどお姉ちゃんには必ず僕を殺してもらうから。
Oh dear.
What?
You're in danger. He's gonna take our friends hostage. She's gonna do the same shit.
本当の未練がカードに変わったから私たちの持っていたカードが消えた。眠っていた記憶には何があったの？
地獄だよ。
Well, I'm not sure what he means, but it doesn't seem to matter to him. He turns his back to me before continuing.
お姉ちゃんにも覚悟をしてもらうよ。
No.
What?
Respectfully, if it was up to us, we probably wouldn't have done what this character is doing. So no, I'm not prepared because I didn't choose this.
待って、もっと。
He ignores my plea.
僕はお前に必ず。
Ah, shit. Oh, he just left. I thought something was happening. I fail to catch his final words before he leaves. But the tone of his voice had changed yet again. It felt as though each and every word he said pierced me. As he fades into the sunset on the horizon, it reminds me of someone marching into a blazing hellfire. Well.
Okay. The fuck? I say we should have just agreed to it. Like, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah,
God.
before he goes and starts killing people that we care about. Two of which are actually killable.
Maybe he'll kill
I'm
them
just
and be
saying.
like, if you want me to this to be reversed, you know, divine selection, you gotta
Right.
eliminate me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's literally the easiest way to do it. Yeah, this is about to get real fucking traumatizing, I can tell. Once home, all I can do is think about what you said. About how I don't have it in me to elect him. It's true that he asked me to do so, but I never even had the opportunity to apologize for denying him that request. I open up my card book once more.
これは残ってるんだ。
I wonder if his regret is gonna be something like being born. Like, how do you fix that? As suspected, his memories have returned. Mother's cooking was a regret born from his amnesia. There's no doubt it was rooted deep in his psyche, but also inherently different from the regret he held before losing his memories. By that logic, it's odd that his name card didn't disappear along with his regret after regaining his memories.
I think it's because he's still attached to the old man, because he still wants to die. Like, it answers the question of his memories coming back, would he be a different person? Technically not. Well, yes and no, but...
Right. He's a hybrid now. He's something.
He still holds, obviously, those memories with the old man highly now. That's to the fact that he sees himself as you. So, yeah.
But the name card is still here. If the cards are based on personal perception, then it makes sense. So, two possibilities exist. The first is that he had no name before. The second is that he doesn't consider his previous name to be his real one. I'm leaning toward that idea. For example, he wants to disgrace himself. Wow, distance. Jesus Christ.
Disgrace himself. You have disgraced this family. You have bring dishonor.
On you. Dishonor on your cow.
Brought dishonor to us all.
This is almost just a fun game to see what my brain and mouth fuck up. For example, he wants to distance himself from his previous self due to some bad experiences. Shigetsugu conjectured that his skill in combat came from being in an environment that demanded it. If that's the case, then he's likely been through all sorts of things that a normal person like me can't even imagine.
残酷だったのかな、私は。
By not killing him? Yeah, probably. I can understand why he'd want to be eliminated to avoid remembering what all he'd gone through. He's likely struggling with his past right now. My own hesitation has caused him to suffer. It's something I should have realized with ease, yet I unconsciously avoided it. Eliminating another is the same as killing them. I was simply too scared to shoulder that sin.
ナオミがいたらなんて言うかな。
What would I have done if she were here? If she shouldered that sin with me? Things are different from before, though. I'm not sure how she'd react to me possibly eliminating someone.
She was for it when you were gonna eliminate that mom, she's like, bro, gotta do what you gotta do.
考えても仕方ないか。誰にもわからないことだから。
It's like literally the only one that's hesitant is you.
Once again, I seal the cap on my emotions.
I mean, like, I get it, but at the same time, bruh.
I opt to run away. All the while overlooking the future in the store for me. In store. In store. Yum, 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 yum. In the end, I spend my days following that as normal. The only notable difference is everyone getting ready for the culture festival. I put a temporary hold on my efforts to gather information, too. Mainly because I was curious about what you said. I expect him to make some sort of move against me, so I've been half-heartedly watching out for that. I made sure to fill Miharu in, too. Somewhat ironic how I chose not to form a pact with her, yet we're practically working together. We haven't shared the details of one another's cards, but that's about it.
I mean, why? He could have just said, I'll have Miharu do it, unless he really wants her specifically to be the one. We got you, bro.
I don't know. Miharu seems to be at something of a loss regarding how to proceed herself.
See, I was Miharu, I'd be like, why didn't you just agree? I'll do it for you. If you're really that much of a pussy. Anyways.
Huh. As for Alan in number 11, I haven't seen either of them since our last encounter. Alan did mention that he was trying to get his hands on information pertaining to that duo, so it's possible that both parties are scouting each other out now.
全然ダメだ。
I decided to go for a walk through the park to take my mind off things. The Culture Festival starts tomorrow and ends Sunday. So true. The moon and the stars when they align, and the brightness and the sparkle in your eyes, and there's a Culture Festival. I shouldn't have to worry about being elected this week, so long as I don't do the same to anyone else.
Oh, you fool.
I hope that things settle down a bit during the Culture Festival, since I've been hitting a wall so much recently. I need to get out my frustrations today in order to accomplish that, though. Sitting down on my favorite bench, I gaze at the buildings in the distance. A single crow flies past, which makes the clock tower that already stands out all the more captivating. I still find it hard to believe that this is the final destination Parka mentioned. To me, it's a place I associate with memories of my childhood and my talk with Naomi a while back. Have to admit, I'm surprised Miharu didn't tear me a new one on Monday. Maybe something changed within her during Divine Selection. Actually, hang on. If anyone's changed, it's me. I'm able to talk things out with her now. The same might apply to her. I've noticed that we've been keeping fewer things from each other. Kiss, kiss, People can't forcefully change one another, but the way we interact with others can change along with us. That said, Naomi never changed her attitude toward me, despite how I treated her. She did everything she could to maintain the status quo. I understand the weight behind her offer to share responsibility with me far more than I did back then. Oh no, is this the final choice? My phone rings as if in response to my mumbling. I open up my text app only to learn that it's none other than Naomi. Text reads, "What is it?"
What? That's
That's odd. It's like she heard what I just said, but that can't be. I didn't butt dial her or anything.
because she was here.
I heard a voice come from behind me. Part of me thinks I'm hearing things.
Naomi!
And this is when that child's gonna strike. I bet. Ooh.
そんなに驚かせてしまうなんて思いませんでした。いや、それはいいんだけど、あれ、どうして？準備は大丈夫？
Maybe it's just me. Like, I know that they're trying to say, like, oh, she's getting close to Miharu, talking to more Miharu and all this, but it's like her thoughts are like heavily on Naomi. Even though we're...
No.
Are we? I'm assuming for the time being we're on Miharu's route, but she's like heavily thinking to Naomi. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's kind of how she was before, because if we recall, like, the prologue a million years ago, and how she's basically always thinking about Naomi because Naomi's such a fucking, like, girl failure that she's, like, always, like, looking out for her and needing to protect her and stuff like that. So I can see why that hasn't changed, but maybe has lessened, because it does feel like it's lessened, because she's not with Naomi every single day. She let her go a little bit there. But yeah, it is, even if this is Miharu's route, it feels very unsatisfying in that sense, because she's still thinking about another girl like all the time.
That just proves that Naomi's true route. I don't know.
Probably.
We should dump Miharu.
準備も大部分が終わってるので、今日はみんなで早く帰ったんです。その分、明日は早朝からなんですけどね。凛花先輩って遠足の前日にそわそわして眠れないって経験ありませんでしたか?
Yeah, because I think there's only two choices that we made that would have us stray from Miharu. One was when we chose to interact with Sonia, because I feel like Miharu would have preferred that we didn't start that interaction.
Maybe, I don't
and we
know.
try to walk away. And then when we decided to, like, go with Naomi that one time instead of, like, ignoring it or whatever. Yeah.
If that's true, then that's just, I don't know, I feel like that shows bad on fucking, what's her face? Miharu was like, bruh.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that also if you're supposed to ignore the kid to get on her route. And then later she says...
Well, I bet they still force you to interact with the kid.
But... Oh, yeah. But what I'm saying is that plus the whole don't get attached when she stops you from hugging the kid. It's like, oh, damn. She really didn't want you to interact with that child.
Right.
She's like, fuck that kid.
Right. That's if I had to guess, because obviously we haven't seen the mapping. We don't know, but that's...
I might look at it when we finish, but yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm curious, for sure. I want to see it.
私はあんまり。先輩らしいです。私
私はそんな子だったんです。それで緊張とか不安とかそういうので落ち着かなくって、ここに来れば落ち着くかなって思ったら先輩がいて。
I figured it was a coincidence. I figured she was just coming here and then we were already here. That I believe.
実は私たまにこの場所に来てたんです。凛花先輩が教えてくれたこの場所、私もすごく好きだから。
She struggles to hide her shy expression, not to mention her flushed cheeks. I feel myself cracking a smile.
ナオミはリーダーだしね。大変だ。
もうプレッシャーかけないでください。私って地味だから、ただでさえこういうの初めてで、昔から引っ込み思案だったから。
大丈夫だよ。
I know I shouldn't laugh, but there's just something inherently adorable about her. See, when she's like...
What?
That stuff doesn't help because that's like extra, you know what I'm saying? It's like one thing to be constantly like worrying about her, but then it'll be like, but God, she is cute though. It's like, hello? I'm pretty sure we're on Miharu's route, you harlot.
But I guess it's a pass because honestly, this is weird because honestly, I can tell from the others that they're interested, but like, I don't even know what she's interested in, like romantically.
She's
at
like
all.
ace as hell. Yeah,
like,
she's ace as hell. She hasn't even thought about it. She's just
like she's like the typical. She's like the typical shonen protagonist that I was like, love, what's that? Until like the few end chapters, like type of shit.
You're right. If we ever get there, we might not even get there. To be honest, it's not like this is a love-specific visual novel.
Yes.
Like, I don't think the goal is to find her love. I think the goal is to live.
Yeah, the visual novel itself is specific around the division, but it feels like the choices are for her love, because I feel like none of them have retained to the story. So that's kind of weird in that aspect. I honestly, if they had left out the love thing, I felt like it would have been fine, but I don't know. They decided to add the love thing.
I feel like depending on how they execute it, because obviously we haven't seen it fully executed, but it might not even be about love, but more about personal growth, right? Because like her head has been so fucking deep in the sound for so fucking long that like it might be more about her just waking up to the idea that people care about her. They're just going about it in this way, and like her learning to accept that people care about her and like doing that kind of stuff. So they can still keep it relatively platonic and have it be more of a self lesson than anything else.
Yes, but I feel
but
like
it's two girls that romantically love her for sure.
Yeah, but
two girls romantically love her and she's an idiot.
That's what I was gonna say. But it's like, yeah, but I feel like you could have wrote it where they care about her, but it's obvious, like at least 100% from Miharu's out that she is romantically in love with her. There's no denying that.
Right. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily have to end up together. Like I said, it depends on how they like execute it all the way through. But yeah, for sure. So it could either be they just threw that in on the side, or it could be a vehicle to what is actually trying to happen here.
Yeah,
with
like
the
I can
growth,
forgive it because given her, I like I said, I don't even see her interested in anyone at all.
Literally. I feel like we would have had to start getting there by this point for me to even remotely get on board.
Yeah, because even when Miharu said she loved her, she was like, she was flustered, but she wasn't.
Thanks.
She was like, oh, I guess she cares of us as a friend. It's like, okay. Like, she wasn't even, like, that flustered by it. She was flustered and a bit embarrassed, but it was, like, quickly, like, friends, I got you. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Strangles her. Part of me is envious over her ability to worry so much over something like this. But that isn't the main reason I find myself smiling.
初めて会った時からは考えられないね。
That mean?
恥ずかしいから思い出さないでください。
Oh.
懐かしい。
We're getting a backstory?
4月の最初で。
What? Oh my god. Oh, yes. April of the year.
It was April 1st.
Of our
I
god
talked to you
emperor.
as a joke. It's like, oh, damn.
Oh. No, do other countries even celebrate that? I thought that was kind of like a...
I don't think so, but I don't know. I feel like they're aware because, like, things like...
Yeah, viral internet nonsense.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like Nikkei has... This is a Korean one, but they have April Fool's events, so they're aware. I feel like other places.
Pandering.
Oh shoot, we're getting a full-on flashback. Damn.
Your lie in April. Just start throwing up. No.
No.
I can't. The joke was there, but now I'm sad.
Well, you know. Now you have to, like, hit the cry button for yourself.
Ford's free one. I know, this is Ford's free one.
They're busy streaming. They're not even here to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I know I was gonna make myself sad. It's fine. It was the Saturday after the first and second years had their entrance and opening ceremonies, respectively. Class ended in the morning for us that day, but I was told to stay behind and finish all the homework I hadn't handed in. Bummer, dude.
Bummer.
Not that it was my fault I hadn't done it. Fran was going to the countryside at the end of March, so I spent most of my time helping her with her luggage and making preparations for living on my own. Not to mention the time spent learning the ropes so Lion House could stay open. Those were all personal circumstances, though. Bringing them up with my teachers felt like I'd be making excuses, so I refused. Thus, I ended up retreating into the library to get it all done. It's not an excuse, it's just like, look,
Life
I had
happens,
shit
bro.
going on, I didn't do it, I'll do it now. Yeah.
I mean, you could
Like,
still
I'll do
offer
it,
to
but I
do
was
it.
doing stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with telling your teachers. You're not asking them to forgive you. You're just being like, yeah, man, I just didn't do it. I was busy. I had more important shit. That's it. I blink. The place was empty because the new term had just begun, with the exception of one person. God. They had a library meet cute. It's over. They were destined. That person was Hitsugi Naomi, who had just started her life at Amacha. I really hate the name of their school. It's gonna make me fucking choke, I swear.
Amicha?
Like, saying Amacha is like so hard for me, and I don't know why.
What?
Or maybe it's Ameka.
A Mecca. A Mecca. It's a mech school.
Ameka. Yeah. But like Amacha is just so much.
They practice karate. Yeah. Cha.
Cha, cha.
Cha. Cha.
She must be a real bookworm to visit the library already. That was my first impression of her. Made my way over to an empty seat, piling up all the homework waiting to be done.
My first impression of her. Nerd!
Did she just yell nerd?
No, she said she thought she was a bookworm, but it's like, yeah, nerd. Imagine. And she just
Oh
yells
my
nerd at
God.
her, like, nerd.
Nerd. Yeah. Naomi sat not too far from me, reading through a big pile of books. Just like me, for real, for real. Thinking back, she must be a speed reader, considering she planned to finish the whole lot.
No, it's not like you. If they're all Yuri, yeah.
I could read things other than Yuri.
Yeah, but you know, if you had the choice.
I just don't. Yeah.
It's
Like, my mom sends me, like, murder mystery stuff. That's very hetero by nature, because she's actually stringing along 2 boyfriends at the same time.
wait,
Anyway,
the one in
that's
the
not
book or
relevant.
your mom?
Yeah, my mom. No, the book. The book for sure. Actually, I do really recommend it. It's the Stephanie Plum series by Janet Ivanovich. Very funny stuff. There's a ton of them. There's like 31, 32 books in the series. So like, if you like it, you'll be there for a minute. Good shit. Shout out to that. Very funny. Funny grandma character. Love the grandma. Also, her best friend is like an ex-hooker. So funny. Anyway.
楽しいのかな。
I couldn't help but ponder aloud. She could have made some coffee and gotten cozy on her own bed to read if she just took them home. Granted, it wasn't my place to question her logic while I sat here to finish homework at the beginning of the new term. I'm not even sure how long we were in there for. All I remember was that it had grown pitch black outside. Just as I was about to leave to avoid being shouted at for staying past opening hours, I noticed that Naomi was still there. She wasn't reading though. She looked like she was searching for something. She made her way through the bookshelves, checking the spines one by one. Can't recall if she said those exact words or not, but I did hear some sort of panic noise. Her expression and attitude made it all the more apparent.
ねえ、どうしたの？
すみません。もう帰りますから。
いや、私別に図書委員とかじゃないし、困ってるように見えたけど。
その。
Her reaction forced me to remember my bad reputation. Mal said that rumors about me spread like wildfire, even over the most minor of things, so the first years may already be aware of me. Golden streaks in my hair, an intimidating expression, and petite. It hurt to admit it, but most people would recognize someone with such specific traits. Judging by her demeanor, it's obvious that she's too scared to talk.
まあいいや。何か探してるんでしょ？それだけ教えて。勝手に手伝うから。
その、でも。
もうちょっとすると見回りの先生来て追い出されるよ。手伝うなって言うなら帰るけど、困ってるんでしょ？
I have fond memories of how funny her reaction to that was. Her eyes darted all over as she struggled to find a reply. Eventually, she stared right at me before speaking up.
自分の手帳を文庫本と間違えてしまっちゃって。
Wow.
本を読みながら歩いてたらま えたことにも気づかなくって、
おっちょこちょい？
Ouch. Damn. Alright.
Apparently, she received the notebook from her mom as an enrollment gift. Losing it that fast might earn her a record or two. She'd probably get a prize for innovation for the way she did so, too. That said, I felt bad for her. It didn't seem likely that anyone would stumble across it, considering how many books the library had. Things would only get more difficult as the days pass and people switch them in and out, too. That's why I decided to help her out. The teacher eventually did come along to chase us off. I stopped searching at that point, instead opting to buy Naomi some time. An hour or so later, she managed to find it, and oh my god.
本当にご迷惑をおかけしました。ありがとうございました。先生も説得してくれて。
説得っていうのかな、あれ。まあでも見つかってよかったね。さ、帰りな。
駅まで一緒に。
Aww.
私と一緒にいるところを見られたら変な噂でも立つかもよ。
It's the middle of the effing night. Who the hell is still around?
噂？どうしてですか？
だってさっき私のこと怖がってなかった？
She's just scared of life, Bessie.
いえ、あれは恥ずかしくって。あんななくし方普通しないじゃないですか。
それもそうだね。
I felt dumb for worrying about my reputation. She didn't know, but my appearance hadn't intimidated her. It wasn't all that special a moment when I think about it, but somehow I felt like it was.
獅子舞凛花、よろしくね。
獅子舞先輩。私は羊直美です。よろしくお願いします。
I think it took less than a week for her to become more casual around me. Oh, it's worth noting that she tripped over herself on her way to the station.
You had
Yeah,
to
I'm
add
not
that.
surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's nothing special about how we met, yet it was a memorable occasion to me, regardless. Like, I'm just saying the way they write this is such like a journey of self-discovery more than it is about a love story. It's like
I don't know.
she'll get there eventually, but it just love is like the vessel. I feel like I'm very heavily leaning towards that, but we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like they could have read it without the love then.
Okay, what would you rather have them do?
I want to see what they do before I say anything, honestly.
Okay. Both of us laugh as we talk about the past.
そういえばさ、なんで図書室で手帳を出してたの？
読んだ本の題名とか感想とかを書くようにしてるんです。私にとってはそれが日記の代わりで、同じ本でも読む日によって感想が変わることもありますし。
It's taken 2 months, but now my curiosity is sated. It makes sense considering how organized she is.
ねえナオミ、
先輩、
月曜日に言おうと。
Jesus Christ.
We both speak at the same time, interrupting one another. The embarrassment that follows leads to a brief silence.
Oh my god.
Do it a second time, but now Naomi smiles.
どうぞ。
文化祭が終わったら話そうって考えてたんだけどさ、この機会だし言うね。私がナオミを突き放しちゃったこと、謝ろうと思って。ごめんね、私の勝手で遠ざけちゃって。
そんな。だって凛花先輩は私のこと心配してくれたから。それは分かってるから。そんな謝らなくっても。その。
Her eyes are darting all over again, but I make sure to keep my eyes on her. I need her to understand that she shouldn't hold back. Noticing that, she nods.
私はやっぱり弱いままだからね。もしナオミが良ければ。
Oh, why is there a cut?
Naomi cuts me off with a hug.
Oh.
She pulls me right in and squeezes hard enough that I feel each of her fingers caressing my back.
答えなんて決まってるじゃないですか。
Well, damn.
ありがとう。
あ、すみません。つい。
She pushes herself away from me, leaving her hands out in front of her. Grab both with my right and then place my left on top.
まあでもまずは明日と明後日の文化祭頑張ってね。
はい。
We spend some time chatting away following that. Once the park is about to close, we leave. It really is strange. The time we spent together in the park was brief, but it made me feel far better than I had in a long time.
Ohayo, Rinka.
What the Oh yeah, that makes sense. But still, what the hell?
What?
It's Saturday. That means we like went through the whole day, the whole week.
She did say that like the days are being hella like normal after that, so I'm assuming yeah, it was just kind of pew 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 pew. Nothing burger days.
Wanna keep going or?
Yeah, I could do either. I don't know how long the culture festival section is gonna be, but I don't mind.
Damn, if we keep going, we might get 2 divine selections in one.
Whoa.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how saucy this is.
Yeah, let's see. Screw it.
あ、おはよう。
Haru arrives at school as I'm thinking back over the past week. We agreed to meet before moving on to help our class with stuff. Just waiting on Mao now. Then the 3 musketeers will have gathered.
Yay!
今週ずっと考え込んでいるように見えたけれど、
Men in tights.
少しすっきりしたようだね。何かあったのかい？
何か。うん。ちょっとお散歩しただけ。
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to say something like we have been counting on Miharu a lot more, but at the same time, it's like she really wanted to count on Naomi more. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could just be because of how they left things, but still, it's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, you should probably
And this like half truth here is interesting.
くすそうかい。難しい顔をする凛花も魅力的だけれど、今日くらいは気分転換をした方がいい。羊さんの頑張りの成果も見に行くのだろう。
意外だね。美晴がナオミのことを気にするなんて。
So yeah, normally you're plotting how to bring her downfall.
そうかな。僕もちゃんと彼女が頑張っていたことは認めているよ。
Yeah, that's just an objective, like, truth. It's not really like praise or disdain. It's simply just she worked hard.
そうだね。
やっと笑ってくれたね。僕でも君を笑わせることができて安心しているよ。
Sure, this was all you. Go ahead, take that, I guess.
大げさなんだから。
おはよう。いや、寝坊しちゃったよ。
Oh, hey.
Now turns up 5 minutes late. Her face, not to mention the bags under her eyes, make it obvious that she's pretty worn out.
Same.
文化祭だから余裕と思って、つい家にある漫画を読み返しちゃってたよ。
平日だって同じでしょ。まあちょっと早めに待ち合わせしておいたし大丈夫。行こうか。
Damn. Like, oh, when do you be late? Anyways.
お疲れ。
なんとも形容しがたい中途半端さだったね。
Oh, we just skipped the whole damn day. Oh, we didn't give a fuck. Awesome.
占いの館という安直な名前なのはともかくとして、部屋を暗くして水晶を置いておけば雰囲気が出ると思っているようだね。予算がないから衣装が黒い布をまとうだけというのは仕方がないけれど、僕たちの仕事がお客さんの占い結果を印刷して渡すだけというのは面白みに欠ける。
Nah, that's just. I'm just saying as a lady. Like, nah, I'm not a musician. I do music.
Not a musician. That's some ghetto. I'm thinking? What's the? I don't think that's some ghetto.
Yep.
美晴、今日毒がすごいね。
Okay, but if it was E, it was E. Like, I don't know what you want her to.
楽しめたよ。
Miharu wasn't wrong though. It was very meh, to say the least.
Meh.
The fortune telling itself was done via PC program. Bought by one of the girls familiar with that sort of stuff. So that wasn't bad. You put your date of birth and some other info in, and then it spits out a result based around horoscopes.
Oh, God.
They literally out here just stealing everyone's information. It was our job to print and hand out said results to anyone who wanted them. She probably didn't get permission from the creator to use it for this, so the idea was a bit of a gray area. Then again, charging 100 yen per go probably tipped the scales.
He's like, we're charging for it.
しかしこれでやっと文化祭を堪能できるね。
羊さんの喫茶店へ立ち寄ったら、僕は図書室で午後まで時間を潰して帰宅させてもらうけどね。
I mean, it's kind of a scam to even pay for it. There's so many stuff out there for free.
うちもまあでもみんな頑張ってるし、せっかくだし校内一周はしとかないとね。はあ、疲れたね。
We actually end up walking around the whole school. Mao doesn't have it in her to skip stuff she has no interest in if she sees that people put effort into it. Not sure if I should praise her for that or not. We're used to her dragging us around like this since last year. So neither me nor Miharu are bothered by it.
Bothered.
Not that we'd admit it to her, of course. Well, we do skip out on the stuff going on at the auditorium and courtyard, so you could argue it was more a case of self-gratification. There's still plenty to see and learn from going around and checking out different stuff, at least. Speaking of, there's one major thing I noticed while we're doing so.
校内カップ持ってる人が多いよね。
Coffee.
Cups. Oh my.
プラスチックのキャップのつい
Coffee.
た紙コップだね。
繁盛してるってことですな。校内で持ち運べるようにしたのは正解かもだね。
Coffee.
ナオミ頑張ってるかな。
Le coffee.
リータンも気になる？じゃ、そろそろナオリンの教室に突撃しよう。
We
Alright.
raid! Rah! Get the torches! We passed by once already, so we know which way to go. The corridors have been gradually filling up with people as the day drags on. We make our way through the crowd with one destination in mind.
Oh, 飾り付けしてある。
Fancy. The first year classrooms are up on the 3rd floor, with Naomi's being at the end of the corridor. There seem to be a lot of customers too, possibly thanks to the tickets they're selling at the reception area. One door is being used as the entrance, with the other as the exit. A number of people are making their way out, plastic cups in hand. Feels similar to what you see at a big coffee shop chains. Yeah, like Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Granted, this is largely meant to be used as more of a rest area. You can see the dripping procedure as well, so I guess that's part of the experience. There's a nice fragrance making its way to the hallway. That's a good sign. It's probably one of the reasons why it's so busy. You normally don't get the chance to enjoy something like this at school. I split the tickets between the 3 of us before we make our way in.
あれ、ナオリンは？
見当たらないね。
ちょっとうち聞いてみるよ。
She approached one of the girls at the door to ask. Seems like this was where you pay if you don't have a ticket. 200 yen a cup makes sense when you take the budget into account.
ナオリン、
$2 coffee is pretty good.
友達と一緒に追加の買い物に行ってるみたい。さっき出たばっかりだからちょっと時間かかるかもって。
God damn.
予想外に人が来てるみたいだよ。
羊さ
Good for
ん、
them.
場を任せられるようにきちんとしていたんだね。さすがだよ。
See, that was an actual
また後で来
compliment.
る？
せっかく来たし、いただいてこっか。またちょっとしたら来ればいいし。
そうだね。うちも座りたかったし。
Miharu nods in agreement. We hand our tickets over and get some coffee. They're the same chairs we use for class, but they have nice tablecloths and decorations set up on the desks. Makes it an ideal spot to sit down and escape all the activity outside. The coffee's nice and fragrant, so they've definitely worked hard on it. I can just imagine Naomi doing her best to teach everyone how to brew it. I hope to get the chance to taste her coffee once she's back.
羊さんもライオン館が好きみたいだね。
言われてみれば小物とかのセンスも似てるよね。出張版？
Well, damn.
ナオミはうちに通ってたし、小物を一緒に買いに行ったりしてたからかな。
くす、そうだね。きっと凛花の影響だ。
Mao asked for some milk and extra sugar.
Why does it feel like there's some sadness in there? What the fuck is her eyes?
She's always, like, mildly sad, though. She's probably thinking of her impending doom and how this nice time is going to come to an end.
I mean, we can help her with that. Just give us her information and she doesn't have to do it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
I take a peek into her cup to see the results. Her coffee is almost pure white. Lol. She takes a sip before changing the subject.
そういやさ、最近1年に転校生来てたりしてたっけ？白い髪の小さい子なんだけど見覚えがなくって。
Ah, shit.
朝来るときにちらーって見かけたんだよね。
Ah, shit.
Yep, Naomi's gone. R.I.P. you, brother.
転校生かい？わからないよ。僕はあまり他の学年のことは知らないからね。
The way Miharu is playing this off.
I don't think she's realized it yet.
私もマオよく見てるね。
Neither one has realized it yet.
いや、あの子は一回見れば覚えてるはずだよ。リータンに負けず劣らず尖ってたからね。高一にしてはちょっと幼い感じだけどボーイッシュな顔つきで可愛い感じ。あれはバレンタインにチョコもらいまくりですな。
そんなに印象的だったのかい？
I think she's starting to piece it together.
そうだね。ナオリンのとこに遊び行くときどのクラスの子か聞いてみよっか。
まさか。
Yep.
There we go. All the dots connect as she describes this person to us. White hair, young looking, boyish. There's only one person I know who fits that description. No one else in the entire world could possibly look like that.
Well, at least not in Japan at this moment around this time. Wait, I have white hair. No.
No. You fool.
でも考えすぎかな。制服を着てたんでしょ？
だから1年生の子って分かったんだけど、
Fuck.
帰ってきたみたいだよ。
Oh.
Two girls make their way through the entrance holding large plastic bags. Naomi is nowhere to be seen though.
Oh.
Because she's fucking dead. Mao heads to the back to ask again.
なんかナオに知り合いがいるかもって挨拶しに行ったんだって。
Oh, it's so fucking doomed.
しかも今話した1年の子みたいなんだけど、挨拶って何があったのかな。
Ay, ay, ay.
嘘。
Run! I shout my thoughts for all to hear. Run! I'm not overthinking things. I can't figure out why, but I just know.
ごめん。どっかで待ってて。
リータン
Make eye contact with Miharu. Looks like we're on the same page. I rush out of the classroom, leaving Miharu to deal with Mao. He's here. That sounds so ominous. That's not even the he that I'm most scared of, but he is dangerous for sure. Yous come to my school.
Listen, all the participants left are dangerous.
Yeah. I'm assuming 9 is too, considering we haven't seen them.
Yes. I would. That is a safe bet.
I make my way out to the hallway, which is as lively as ever. There's even more people than before, which leads to an even bigger line to get to the classroom.
ナオミは
Naomi wa. I don't see them anywhere. You should stand out regardless of how many people are there. So they must not be on this floor. Immediately after that, something I could never expect unfolds. I hear a scream as someone falls from the roof. Oh, a thunderous roar bursts down the hallway. The whole building They blew
No.
up the school,
No,
bro!
wait.
Bro!
No, wait.
It's a bit too short, too weak to be an earthquake, though. Unrest starts to spread through the students and visitors, though. None of them expected something like this to occur. Worry and confusion take hold. Sharp headache follows soon after. It's similar to the one I experienced when I first met you in person. Wait, that's right. Our meeting in front of Shigetsugu's house wasn't our first. My memory is still fuzzy, but my psyche is sending me warning signals. Either way, all I can do is head towards the source of the noise. I dash through the crowd, who've already begun to settle back down. It isn't until I'm on my... What? It isn't until I am on my... to another floor, I guess on my way to another floor, that an evacuation order gets issued. Naomi finds herself in pursuit of a young boy. She doesn't know his name, but the look in his eyes was familiar.
Oh my god, I don't even think... Okay. Oh my god. I don't even think he was planning to hurt Naomi. I think he was just planning to blow the part of the school. So... And Naomi just followed, recognizing him. That's actually effed. Because it makes...
that's pain.
Damn.
And then she got blowed up. R.I.P. eggplant. While the class leader has to make sure everything runs smoothly, she decides to go with some friends to stock up and ensure they don't miss anything, as well as to take charge in the off chance that what they need is sold out. As expected, they couldn't find the exact same things they needed, but she was able to pick out suitable replacements. Fortunately, she expected that things might become hectic on their first day. She did everything she could to make sure things would go well, but it's rare for that to happen when doing such things for the first time. Curious about how things are going, they make their way back to school. Everything is fine until Naomi notices a boy with white hair amongst the students. And he's wearing the Amicha uniform. The most striking thing about him is that he would be easy to mistake for a regular student, thanks to his gender-neutral appearance. However, Naomi is aware of his true nature. He's a participant in divine selection. Hi, Falcon. He could very well be Rinka's enemy.
What?
Thank you for the jongle tax.
Jongle? What?
What do you mean, what? That's your jongle tax.
Oh, yeah.
He could very well be Rinka's enemy. Oh, he's so cute in the skirt.
That is a
all
boy.
around as he explores the school.
Yes, that is a boy, but he's pretending to be a student, and this is an all-girls school, so... Given that it's an all-girls school, he had to wear a girl's uniform.
Naomi can only surmise that he is searching for someone, most likely Rinka. Lemons or something, hell yeah. At first, she considers getting in touch with Rinka, who's possibly still at school, but her phone's battery has died.
Well, damn.
Out of all the things to forget, it had to be charging her phone.
Well, damn.
This is why she gets blowed up. Naomi has already convinced herself to take charge of the situation. She makes up an excuse for her friends and then begins to tail him.
Oh, why'd you tail him? He resembles a predator searching for its prey. This isn't the same person she saw at the station the other day. Her gut is telling her he's planning something here. Her heart races, every thump is palpable. Just then, a sharp headache overtakes her. Oh no.
You got a point, Falcon.
Wow.
Her mind flashes back to the dream she had of Rinka's death. Dream she had told Rinka about. Those were memories of an event that had been undone. There's still too many question marks surrounding it, though. Why it happened, how it happened, and the perpetrator behind it. Bum, 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 bum. Her memories begin to catch up with her as she tails the boy. Why is there suddenly a perpetrator involved? The answer is simple. She recognizes the look in that boy's eyes. Oh no, she remembered she got blowed up too.
Oh. Oh no.
The worse her headache gets, the more she comes to realize that her dreams are, in fact, reality.
Well, she knew that already.
He makes his way to a less crowded area, despite seeming to be in search of someone. Probably because he knows you're tailing him. It makes tailing him much more difficult. But Naomi refuses to back down. Eventually, he makes his way to a certain classroom. One not being used by any class for the culture festival.
You think he was trying to do this but not hurt anyone in the process, or at least not kill anyone?
I don't know.
Because he looks for an empty classroom, of all things. And they say that it wasn't that big of a shock, so it probably was a mild explosion.
Yeah. Like a small tube of C4 instead of like a whole nuke.
Seems like a mastermind of sorts, and that takes this killing as a game. Damn. What the hell? If only I had wisdom and hope to see me through this despair. That's a fucking Danganronpa reference.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say the wording of that sounds really familiar to me. I see. I am like partially in the loop, but not fully, as I have not finished the game.
So it's mastermind killing game, and then there's like hope and despair. It's like that's a fucking
I know.
Danganronpa reference.
It sure is. I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa. It's serving as a storage area for unused chairs and desks. Naomi is able to find an appropriate hiding spot thanks to that.
Oh my gosh, he was hiding in the. She didn't even know he didn't even know she was in there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if I believe that though. With his skills.
Yeah, I know.
don't know.
It says,
We'll see.
dang it, Gramps, and it's like, dang and Rumpa. Yeah. I got what you were trying to do.
That's a good one. You really cooked on that. Good job. However, her hopes of remaining hidden are quickly shattered.
もう隠れなくていい。
Oh, there you go.
She can't stifle her surprise at being called out to. Her exclamation may be silly, but she's aware that this is no time to be embarrassed over such a minor thing. When I'm hiding in the classroom and my buddy, who looks very cute in a dress, actually brought the pipe bomb to school. That's basically what's about to happen, I feel like. While she is unsure what to say, he opts to carry the conversation forward.
お前が一番の大切なものだということは分かっている。
Oh.
あの時、電車の中で一番はお前をかばって死んだ。
Oh, he remembered everything, brother.
Oh.
It's so over. He knows our cause of death. He knows our cause of death. He knows it.
先輩の死。
Yes. How many times? Shakes the eggplant. A chill runs straight down her spine. Okay, I just realized how sussy that sounds to say shakes the eggplant.
That's you, yeah.
Her every nerve fires signals of fear upon confirmation that her dreams are reality.
お前自身に恨みはない。だけど、お前には犠牲になってもらう。
Oh.
Oh, never mind what I
For real
said.
with it, huh? Oh,
Oh,
he's just being so for real.
oh, well, oh.
あの人は僕を殺さなくてはならないんだ。
He knows the time loop Shiganum Mori? I don't know.
Shenanigans? Well, they're part of this game, so this guy is a part of the game, so of course he knows. Oh, yeah.
あの人は僕を生かしてしまった。僕を目覚めさせてしまった。僕は生きていてはいけない人間だ。たった一つの生き方しかできないから。
Yeah, I totally don't hate you, but I really need you to put on this super silly vest for me and walk into a crowded area. I don't think the crowded area is necessary.
Nah, he just needs the one.
Oh my god. A light flashes through the room before Naomi can process what the boy means. Is that because he can't die, so he just blew himself up? That's kind of crazy. See, someone wanted to test it. A massive roar thunders alongside the light.
Oh my.
Oh, that is so sad. I can't. Whose fucking idea was to keep going? Because that's bullshit.
Well, you said you were down, so I offered you now.
Oh. Oh. Oh, because we don't know for a fact that she's gonna be fine. We just suspect that she'll be fine.
Well,
oh,
doesn't matter
God.
either way.
No. The windows in the classroom crack under the atmospheric pressure of the blast. Naomi was blown away without even a moment to scream. That's so foul. That is so foul. Why did they write that? Once again, she has come face to face with a bomb. It is in this moment that she remembers her fate is inherently connected with the others.
Damn, bro. 2 bombings in one lifetime. That sucks.
Don't show me! Oh! Oh! No!
Why wouldn't
No.
they show you?
Because that's foul. Also, she looks too good to just have been blown up, but fine, I guess. I just...
Fine.
Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Damn, bro. That's
Not the
great.
music. Oh. Yeah, you're right, Falcon. If only that was such a glamorous
お
job.
前の尾行には気がついていた。もともとお前をこの教室に連れて行こうと思っていたから助かったよ。
Well, damn.
Oh, he is like unfazed, so it's not even that they can't die. He just got fucking shielded, like outright. He looks untouched.
It could be a proximity thing, maybe? He put it in a way where it would hurt her the most?
But like, his clothes too, though.
Damn.
この部屋の机の中に複数の爆弾を仕掛けていたんだ。お前を殺すために。
So, he planted it before even coming into this room, knowing that she... Oh my god.
Being in such close contact with the explosion has marred her entire body with third-degree burns and worse. Gotten pierced by several pieces of shrapnel that formed from the blast. The raw force of the blast has crushed her ribs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Breathing is ragged, weak, and ready to fade at any moment.
選定の参加者っていうのは皮肉だね。こんな狭いところで爆発させれば、僕だってただでは済まないはずにもかかわらず、傷は頬の切り傷一つ。
So it did literally nothing. Yeah. It's like it didn't even touch him. They are actually, like, immune to death entirely. Damn.
風向きや壁になった机に偶然助けられ、守られている。
Oh, so they rewrite it in a way that it's like they avoided the death? Because he said like the wind just happened to blow a desk to protect him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn.
もう喋れないようだね。
Fragments of objects caught in the blast are smoldering in every corner of the room. The cracked windows eventually give in and collapse, allowing a large supply of oxygen to flow in. In response, even the tiniest of flames spark up. Naomi can only lay there as the heat washes over her in waves. All this while her senses slowly, steadily fade.
これだけ派手にやれば、あっちの方も問題なさそうだね。まだ喋れたのか。さっきからそればっかりだね、お前は。
Rigid response is enough to douse the strongest of flames.
僕は死ななければならない。生きていちゃいけない人間なんだ。でもね、せめてその死には意味があると信じたい。あの人に殺されれば、僕の死にも意味があったと思えるんだ。きっと。あの人は僕を殺せなかった。このままではずっと同じ。だから、覚悟してもらう。しつこいな。もう間もなく死ぬだろうけれど、余計なことを話されると厄介かもしれない。人思いに殺してあげるよ。
The boy approaches and clasps his hands around Naomi's thin neck.
Oh, crud.
Not an ounce of hesitation or worry in his voice. And yet,
damn, you can barely hear it. Ay, 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 ay.
even on the brink of death, she can notice the grief lurking behind the fierce look in his eyes.
黙れ。
He crushes her throat before breaking her neck.
Damn, I don't know if you heard that crack. Oy.
Sound of her bones breaking gets muted by the wood crackling in the flames. You don't even know how right you are, Falcon. That's crazy.
Fatherless, motherless, humanless, I don't know.
You notice his footsteps outside the classroom. Please don't come in. I won't live. Please, I can't. Oh, God. His eyes focus on the door.
Nami!
Oh, well, oh, hey, you know, yeah,
ちょうどいいところに来たね。
good timing.
Even Rinka's cries are overwhelmed by the roaring fire. Fire alarm rings through the PA system, warning both students and visitors of the situation at hand. It isn't necessary for me to understand what's going on, though. Bearing witness to the sea of fire that caused it to go off. Inside the room are two figures cloaked within the flames. Can't process the situation immediately. Smoke bellowing from the room burns my throat as I struggle to speak.
No.
I may have been better off not knowing what happened. I agree. I don't want to know what happened. I already knew. I said he blew her up. They didn't need to write it out in such like visceral detail and make me stare at it, bro. I don't. Body is lifeless like a puppet without its support. Her body is being held by a boy. You. He steps away from her and her body collapses to the floor. Dash toward her in an attempt to catch her. No chance to reach her in time, though. Just as her body touches the floor, the flames swarm all of her uniform. I press on, though. Nothing will stop me from getting to her. Or so I think. Before I know it, I've fallen on my behind. It was Yu's doing. He approached and knocked me down without me noticing.
お前がやったのか。
Oh.
僕は昔から英雄になるようにと刷り込まれてきた。
What?
英雄なんていうのは使う側にとって都合のいい言葉に過ぎない。そんなことは分かっていたけど、僕にはそれしかない。両親を知らず、友人を知らず、仲間も知らなかった。かつての僕にあったのはただすべきことだけ。継続的に与えられる命令をこなしていれば、僕は生きることができた。無価値な毎日だ。
わけわかんないこと言うなよ。ナオミに何をした？
お前を殺した時も僕にとっては命令の一つだった。無価値な毎日の延長で僕は死ぬ。僕には僕自身にとって無価値な英雄という言葉が送られるはずだった。僕は変わってしまったんだ。
救急、ナオミ、助けなきゃ。
価値ある人生というものを知ってしまった。でも記憶を取り戻した僕はそんなものは望めない。ならせめて僕はお前に価値ある死を送られたい。そう死ねるのは人間だけだ。僕は人間だ。人形なんかじゃないんだ。僕を殺して運命に決着をつけてみせろ。
ふざけんな。
Nothing he's saying registers. Naomi is the only thing I'm concerned with. Not even the flames can distract me from that. Getting back the heat, I rise to my feet. I reach my hand through the smoke out toward her.
好きにすればいい。僕たちはこれで死ぬことはない。最後にこれだけ言っておくよ。
ナオミを。
僕だって簡単に殺されるつもりはないよ。
What?
ナオミを返せ。
He was no longer in my line of sight. I don't care about that though. Only one thing on my mind. One thing I understand the moment I make contact with her lifeless body. It's too late to save her.
Bro, it's too late before you stepped in the room.
Konbanwa, Ojo-san.
Well. Maybe that's a good way to end it. I feel like that should be an ending. You good?
Yeah. Oh, that was foul. Ugh. It's good, but like, what the fuck?
Alan, don't worry. We could be spared.
Location question mark. So true. Where am I right now? Who am I? What am I?
No tips.
Why am I? This is fucking... God. I just... Oh,
You
it
good?
feels so good, Mr. Stark.
You good, bestie?
Oh. No. Oh. You talk through it. How are you feeling?
I had a thought that was gonna happen from the way he was talking. It kind of made sense. He was going to give us a reason to want to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that doesn't really surprise me, but damn. It certainly happened like that.
Oh. I genuinely would have liked it better if he just popped out of nowhere and fucking shanked her when they were in the park on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was almost ready for that. I
don't know if it's like a thing where he...
Why is he in the Unabomber? Why does he have a thing with explosives? Why is that his thing? Why?
I think he did it in a way to not only kill Naomi, but also spark the memories back. To maybe like double whammies, like, not only did I kill her, but I'm the reason I killed you, type of thing.
Right.
So, like,
it's poetic, but fuck, it blows, dude. He was so cold with it. Oh.
It's
It was
weird
really well
because
written, but I didn't want to read that.
yeah, it says he was cold, but he also like had sadness. Not Naomi pointed out because
Yeah, why was that her last words? Is finding the like sympathy for her fucking twice now murderer.
I think it's because
I'm just saying we should kill kids. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
just because it's weird. He grew empathy and humanity because of the old man. So that's why that sadness was there. But damn, like I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy work there.
Yeah.
Well, nothing to do, but like I guess end him. It's all we can do, I guess.
Well, yeah. He really just made us like he was going to die anyway, but he chose violence. He chose to force our hand on the off chance that it might save our friend.
Yeah.
Or not even. We might not even be thinking that. We might just be sitting here just like uber pissed off. And it's just like a flat out just revenge story. Like fuck, dude.
Yeah, I can understand why he would want to die, but at the same vein, I don't think, cause I don't know, killing him in like the pursuit of revenge, that's gonna fuck her up.
This kid's definition of what giving his death meaning means is absolutely fucking insane. Like, I get it, that is a broken child. That is a broken and beaten and absolutely fucked up child, but fuck me, dude. Why does it have to be our problem? Why does he have to take everyone out with him? Quite literally, he just bombed himself. He just can't die.
See, we should have agreed, but no, we didn't want to agree. Well, now Naomi's blood is on our hands. Because we're so much of a puss.
Yes and no, because also that makes no fucking sense.
Like, just do it. Just fucking hell. The way he walked away, making that threat, she should have said, you know what, I'll do it. I don't want to find out what you're about to do. But oh well.
Yeah. Wild.
Anyways.
Wild stuff.
Should we...
You want to go see Ford?
Yeah, I was gonna say...
Lose to the Godskins again.
Yeah. Wait, I want to check something.
What did you want to check? Also, can you hit the raid button?
Yeah. Go. Those are the raid buttons for our raid. Let's go barter Forge because she wasn't here to barter Banana today.
Oh, the fact that the emote is me and the "this is fine" fire seems too fun. That's so fun.
That is
That's
so
so
relevant. Yay!
That's.
Elijah likes
I'm
the name.
actually mad. I'm actually mad. What the fuck, dude?
This is
Color
fine.
Dick and Twisted. What the fuck is that? Come on.
Anyways, bye everyone.
Bye.